Welcome to English Unleashed, the podcast designed for those who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I'm your host, Tom, and today we're going to dive into something that is fundamental to your success as an English learner: the power of daily practice. I know many of you feel like life is too busy or that you're not in an English-speaking country, so it's hard to practice. But I'm here to tell you that doesn't matter. In fact, you don't need to live in an English-speaking country, and you certainly don't need hours of study time every day. What you really need are small, smart habits that you can do every day, even in the midst of a busy schedule. In today's episode, I'll show you how you can make English a natural part of your daily life, no matter how much time you have. So whether you're driving to work, making breakfast, or even just relaxing at home, you'll learn how to fit English into your routine and how these little actions can lead to big results. Are you ready? Great. Let's get started. The power of small daily practices. First things first, let's talk about why daily practice is so powerful. Imagine you're building a muscle, like your biceps. If you train your biceps for 5 minutes every day, those 5 minutes add up, and over time, you'll see big changes. The same goes for learning English. Many people think they need to study for hours every day, but the truth is, small, consistent actions are far more effective. When you make English a regular part of your life, you'll start to see improvements without even realizing it. Think about the little things we do every day without thinking. We brush our teeth, we make our beds, we check our phones. These actions are habits. And guess what? Language learning can be a habit too. If you add just 10 to 15 minutes of English practice each day, you'll gradually build up your skills. And those 10 to 15 minutes will add up to hours of practice over time. So don't worry about spending hours at once. Small daily efforts are the key. Tip number 1, immerse yourself in English every day. Tip number 1 is perhaps the most important. Listen to English every single day. You may be thinking, but I don't have time to sit down and study. Well, that's okay. You don't need to sit in front of a textbook to practice listening. In fact, passive listening can be incredibly effective. The more you listen, the more your brain gets used to the sounds, rhythm, and flow of English. You'll begin to recognize patterns, pick up new vocabulary, and understand how real English speakers communicate. You can listen to podcasts like this one while you're doing other things, during your commute, while you're cooking, exercising, or even just relaxing at home. You don't need to understand everything. Even if you catch just a few words, that's progress. And if you don't want to listen to a podcast, try something else. Watch movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos in English. Listen to English songs or audiobooks. There are so many ways to make English part of your daily environment. One important thing to remember is that it's okay if you don't understand everything. The more you listen, the more your brain will start filling in the gaps. Even if you only catch 30 to 50% of what you hear, that's still good practice. The key is consistency. Try to listen for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. That's enough to start seeing improvements. Tip number 2, shadowing, the secret to speaking naturally. Now that you're listening to English regularly, let's move on to tip number 2. Shadowing. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to someone speaking and then immediately repeat what they say, trying to match their rhythm, tone, and pronunciation exactly. Think of it like you're copying their voice like an echo. Why is shadowing so effective? Well, it helps you train your speaking muscles, improve your pronunciation, and internalize the rhythm of the language. Shadowing helps you sound more natural and fluent when you speak because it trains your mouth and brain to produce English the way native speakers do. Let's try a short shadowing exercise. I'll say a sentence, and I want you to repeat after me. Ready? I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I want to speak English fluently. Great. Here's another one. Every day, I improve my English. Now repeat. Every day, I improve my English. Nice job. Keep practicing this regularly. At first, it might feel a little awkward, and you might not understand every word, but that's okay. Shadowing isn't about understanding everything. It's about getting used to how English sounds and feels when you speak it. Try to shadow for 5 to 10 minutes each day. Over time, you'll notice that your pronunciation gets clearer, your speaking becomes faster, and you'll start feeling much more confident using English in conversation. Tip number 3, change your thinking. Start thinking in English. Tip number 3 is all about changing how you think. The goal is to start thinking in English, not translating from your native language to English. This is a major shift, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do. When you translate in your head, it slows you down. But if you can think in English, your speaking will flow much more naturally and quickly. How can you make this happen? Start with short, simple sentences. For example, when you wake up, think, it's morning. When you step outside, think, the weather is nice today. When you see your friends, think, I'm happy to see them. As you get better at thinking in English, try to say these thoughts out loud. Even if you're just whispering them to yourself, it helps your brain make the connection between thought and language. Eventually, you'll start thinking in full sentences. For example, I'm feeling tired today, but I still have work to do. Or, I want to learn more English, so I will practice every day. The more you practice thinking in English, the faster your speaking will become. You'll stop pausing to translate, and your language skills will improve much faster. Tip number 4, read aloud. Strengthen your speaking muscles. Tip number 4, read aloud. Reading is great for expanding your vocabulary, but reading aloud is even better. Why? Because it forces your mouth, tongue, and brain to work together just like they would in a real conversation. When you read aloud, you practice pronunciation, fluency, and intonation. It's like going to the gym for your speaking muscles. Start with something simple, a children's book, an easy article, or even a script from one of these podcast episodes. Read slowly and clearly at first. Once you're comfortable, try reading a little faster. Add some expression to your voice, like you're acting out a scene. If you do this every day, even just for 5 to 10 minutes, your speaking will improve dramatically. And soon, English will start to feel much more natural for you. Tip number 5, make English a part of your everyday life. Finally, tip number 5, make English a part of your everyday life. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about integrating English into your daily routines so that it becomes something you live with, not just something you study. One of the easiest ways to do this is by changing the language settings on your phone to English. You probably check your phone dozens of times a day, so why not use that time to expose yourself to more English? You'll see words like settings, update, delete, and download in English all the time. The more you see these words, the more familiar they become. Another idea is to keep a short diary in English. You don't have to write a long entry, just write 3 to 5 sentences each day. For example, today I went to work. It was busy, but I had a good lunch. I practiced English by listening to a podcast. Even these simple sentences will help you improve your writing and sentence structure. And you can also record yourself speaking for 1 to 2 minutes each day. Talk about your day, what you're feeling, or something you learned. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just practice speaking. When you listen to the recording later, you'll be able to hear where you can improve. And of course, join online groups, chat with friends, or follow English content creators on social media. The more you use English in your real life, the more it will feel natural to you. Conclusion. So there you have it. 5 powerful ways to make English a part of your daily life. 1. Listen to English every day, even passively. 2. Practice shadowing to improve your speaking and pronunciation. 3. Start thinking in English to reduce translation time. 4. Read aloud to improve your speaking muscles. 5. Make English a part of your daily routine in small, easy ways. The key takeaway is this: English doesn't have to be something you study for hours each day. By incorporating small, consistent practices